Missing persons cases are notoriously difficult to solve. Without a body or a scene, there are few clues for detectives to follow, and the leads have all gone cold in the disappearance of Robert McLaughlin. His mother is begging for answers about her son, and detectives are hoping someone will come forward with information. Katie Jeffries leads our Unsolved series focusing on cold cases. She has more tonight.
Robert McLaughlin wanted to be a rap artist, and he took his recordings with him everywhere he went. So when those were found in his room and he missed a major show, his family became very worried. And still, nearly 8 years later, they have no answers. Robert McLaughlin is a man with a dream, weaving verses and beats into stories of his life. But now that story has become a mystery.
You can't make me think that he just walked away from what his life was all about.
His mother, Angela Brantley, says she goes over the facts of this case every day in her mind. It was September 24th, 2017. Brantley says Robert was over at her house that morning watching the Jags-Ravens game as they played in London. Everything was normal. After the game, he said he was going to go play basketball with some friends and left. The next day, he was supposed to take his car to the mechanic to get the tires changed.
And when he didn't show up, that's when they called me saying that he didn't ever make it to the appointment.
She called his work, and he wasn't there either. Her concern grew. She called his roommate, who told her Robert was not in the apartment, but she found something concerning.
His cell phone was left behind. His roommate said that he always takes a book bag with his watches and his rapping music with him, and that those items were left behind.
Detective LaShonte Whitaker with the Missing Persons Unit at the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is now the lead on this case. She has been working closely with retired detective Tanya Porter, who was first assigned the case in 2017.
Even his friends in that interview all said he didn't have any beef with anyone or no problems with anyone.
Detective Porter says there were no signs of a struggle in the apartment, and they searched the area.
We had the air unit fly over the Black Creek, which is behind the residence, the apartments where he lived.
But nothing was found. Angela Brantley says neighbors at the complex told her that Robert was last seen talking with two men and a woman in a black Charger before driving out to a corner store.
Because they came to me telling me a black Charger car, and then at the store talking about the pickup truck.
But detectives say that information and description has never been relayed to them from those at the apartments. Leads dried up, and the case has been at a standstill. Brantley says she has no idea if her son is dead or alive, but she hopes for the latter. She says Robert suffered a brain injury in 2014 after being hit by a truck, and though he had been deemed mentally competent after the crash, she wonders if he may have had another accident somehow and doesn't know who he is. The one thing she is certain of is that he would not have given up on his music.
He would not have just walked away with all what he had going on as far as the performances around town.
And investigators say as we approach 8 years, any new information could help move this case forward.
And I truly believe somebody knows something, they just didn't come forward.
If you know anything about the disappearance of Robert McLaughlin, contact the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. Katie Jeffries, First Coast News, on your side.